Physical evidence protection to aims to protect fragile evidence like lent fingerprints from destruction by careless and ensure it is presented in court in a similar condition to ensure ay, ano na, offense allowing admission of objects connected to the offense without substantial change. Number one, prevent alteration of evidence. Nag nagpapabago na ay nagpapapigil sa pagbago ng ebidensya or pinipigilan ang pagbabago ng ebidensya. A. Natural cause. Failure to protect physical evidence from natural elements can affect its evidence value. Rain or high temperature can damage certain types of evidence such as motor vehicle and blood sample. B. Negligence and accidents. Failure to follow precaution for protecting physical evidence can lead to breakage and loss of new character, such as accidentally dropping fragile item or opening box containing fiber exposed and strong drops of natural artifacts air. Number 2. At the crime scene, physical evidence from the crime scene should be protected from damaging influence, so unauthorized individual should be excluded and the number of permitted visitor minimized. Immediately action should be taken to prevent damage from elements like rain, wind, or sun. Number 3. Receiving evidence. When obtaining physical evidence from source other than the crime scene, investigator should protect it from extraneous contact and improvise protective containers. The degree of protection depends on the evidence physical condition. Number 4. Transporting evidence. Transporting physical evidence such as bottle bearing length fingerprints from the crime scene to a crime laboratory can use damage due to contact with interior surface or improper containers and potential break damage during transit. Evidence. Number 5. Evidence not at the crime scene. Physical evidence in criminal case is often not found at the crime scene, often delivered by complaining or found drugging suspect. Search many of offense, especially those involving personal violence, are not associated with a specific scenes. Investigators often need to improve method to collect evidence, such as finding containers. Number 6. Standard of comparison. The character of the collected material for conduct trials is determined by the total investigator using specimen as a standard for examining questioned physical evidence. Number 7. Containers and packing. Physical evidence should be conveniently packaging in cleaning containers like envelopes, pills, boxes, or glass box. The containers choose depends on the specimen size, fragility, physical site, and transmission method. Packaging physically involves transportation from the crime scene and preparation for the laboratory examination. Number 8. Storage. An investigator agency should maintain adequate storage facilities for physical evidence, ensuring protection against natural or unauthorized damage. Change in custody should be documented in the case file, and evidence disposed and removal should be recorded indicating the following. Number 9. Disposition. The name of the person who received physical evidence or indication of its future disposition should be noted, and if any information is available about its intended future disposal, it must be identified by the signature of the officers in charge of the evidence room. Next, preservation of physical evidence. Number 1. Time element. In warm weather, there should be a minimum of delay in placing the evidence in appropriate storage. Attention should be extended, particular to organic material and perishable specimen transporting to crime laboratory. Number 2. Temperature. High temperature accelerate matters decomposition and can affect specimen evidentiary value, idea preservation. Number 2. Temperature. High temperature accelerate matters decomposition and can affect specimen evidentiary value, ideal. Preserving temperatures for perishable specimen should be between 40 and 50 degrees Celsius to maintain their value.